This is Yogesh from Drees Dragon, and today I am going to talk about how to create an EC2 instance and learn more about it. Amazon Elastic Cloud Compute is a web service that provides secure compute capacity in the cloud. It's designed to make web-scale cloud computing easy for all the developers out there. Amazon EC2 simple web service interface allows you to update and configure capacity to your heart's content. There are over 400 instances. Virtually every business need. The only cloud provider that supports Mac OS. 25 regions and 81 availability zones globally. The choices of chips are many. There's Intel, AMD, and ARM. Now, let us take a look at EC2 Management Console. Now, this is the EC2 Instance Console. First, you have to log in with your IAM or root user, and then go to AWS Management Console, then click on Services. Below Compute, click on EC2, and then to create an instance, select Launch Instances. Today, we are going to look at Windows Server 2019 base. And you can configure to your heart's content. I'll show you another trick out here. Go to AWS Pricing Calculator. If you want to know how much it costs you per hour, your EC2 instance, then go over there, select the region you wanted to create in, and then choose operating system. We are on Windows Server. So after that, vCPUs, we can either search minimum requirement for it or search instances. I search instances. For me, it's always the graphics-based GPU instance. For example, the P216X large is the best graphics instance available for this Windows machine. So let's click. And pricing, it has 20 gig networking, and it tells you, and the estimate for a month is 17,000 US dollars. Now let's go back. If you want to search by the particular instance family, go to filter by and select any instances. For now, I'm going to choose P216X large. Now, if you want to go on and configure next, you can go. But I choose it to the simple way and review and launch. Now it's open to the world. So if you want it to be only open to you, then go over here, edit security groups. Let there be and my IP, and that's all. Now click review and launch. Now launch. And you need a keypair. So if you don't use the default keypair, go and create a new keypair. Always select RSA. Now it will download it. Now we can choose it to open with this where to save it. Now launch instance. If you are creating a high priority instance, it may not have so much space for it. Now let's create a smaller instance and see if it works. So we are using the same Windows server. This time we'll use the T2 2x large. It's not the smallest, but it's a mid-range and it's okay. Or we can go to T3 Nano. You can choose pretty much anything. So now review and launch. We'll edit security groups. Now we'll review and now we'll launch. Oh, as I told you before, create a new keypad all the time. Not all the time. If you have created it and have the PEM file to it, you can use the same keypad. But if you have lost it or using another computer, I best recommend to create a new keypad. Okay, now our instances are up and running. Now let's wait for it to load. Now it's running. Now let's see if we can connect to it. Yes, connect. Now download the remote desktop file. Go to our folders. Go to that. Enter the IP public DNS. Add the user account. Now for us the username is our user is an administrator and for you to get the password, browse the files, select the file, and now decrypt password. You can copy, paste or type, but I prefer to type because it is much easier. Now check the password if it's similar and give a friendly name if you want. Note that this is the tutorial for Macs. The tutorial for PC will come in 1 or 2 days. The friendly name, let's call it. Let's call it Breeze Dragon Demo. Now let's save. Now let's connect and continue. And now we are in. So if you want to know anything, let's see what processor this is running on. Let's see what processor this is running on. This is running on Intel Xeon. We have 32 GB of RAM. It's an overall nice machine. Let's see what graphics card we have. Go to Device Manager and another display adapters. I think it has no graphics card. For your day-to-day work, it can be nice. So if you want to check, we have about 8 processors. Now that's it, guys. And in another day or two, the Windows version of this will come. And we'll also cover Linux and Mac OS soon. And one important thing before you leave, always terminate your instance after finishing. If you don't want to terminate it, stop it. To terminate it, select instance state. We can either stop, reboot or terminate the instance. So I'm going to terminate it. If you created the instance and if you want to use it more, stop it. Thank you.